Hello. Is it? Hello. It is January 2nd. I am quite a few weeks, maybe 6 or so out from my surgery. We're almost a straight April, May. Yeah, we're almost a straight 2 months out of my bariatric surgery. I had my follow up with my surgeon the other day. He said everything was going well, so that's fantastic. I am pretty much back on my regular food diet. I'm done with the pureed foods and the liquid diet that were the following weeks, which were difficult. There are other videos in that if you want to check it out. I don't really think I said much about it besides the fact that it sucks, but you know, anything that's worth having, they say, takes work. So I did the work. And I did what I was supposed to. I did not get sick at all. There was no vomiting that I had. I adhered pretty strictly to what I was supposed to do at the time that I was supposed to do it, giving up the things that I needed to do and later adding things slowly a bit at a time. I am lucky so far that I've had no issues with bread or pastas, but you know, it's only been like maybe a week that I've integrated those things back into everything, so I haven't had any of that like gassy, bloating pain that some people have, so that's been really positive for me. But where I am now is 50 pounds down since the surgery day. Eating regular foods, but small portions. I have a bowl that holds about 4 ounces. Well, it holds more than 4 ounces, but I know that I've measured, because if you measure every time you eat something, at least for me, it was very difficult and a pain to do. And if you're out and not at home or you're at someone else's house, just to measure it's not worth it. But I know like the size of this bowl, and I know if I don't fill this bowl to the top, then how I'll feel, and if I do then fill the bowl to the top, then I know how it will feel. But the bowl fits inside my hand, like it's not a very big bowl. It holds half a cup. Also, let's see, in a normal day like today, I got up and I usually, like most days, because the surgery only works if you work the surgery, so I get up and I ride 5 miles a day at Planet Fitness. I do that with and that takes about, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's not a lot of like work, so it's 15 to 20 minutes. I ride my 5 miles on a bike, then I do about 20 to 25 minutes of weights, and then I leave and I come home. And when I get home, I have a yogurt or actually normally for breakfast I got they sell burritos in the grocery store, breakfast burritos. And so now I got a bag of those, and it was $4. Like, and you get, I think there's like 8 or 10 of them in there. And so I have one of those, and I eat that, and that's that for breakfast. And then you know you have to wait 45 minutes before you drink anything. So then 45 minutes later I'll have something to drink. And because I do exercise every day, my nutritionist said I could add like a snack in there. So I have a Greek yogurt in between at around 10 or 11, and I get to the gym at around 6:45. So I have breakfast when I'm done at about 8:30, and then at about 10:30 I have my Greek yogurt, and then I have lunch. And lunch for today I had a microwave meal, and I know like microwave meal, but that's so much. No, like my stomach holds about 4 ounces, so I take I get the microwave meal that I get super cheap. It's very inexpensive. It was $1, and it was chicken nuggets and French fries. And I ate half. I had half of the chicken nuggets. I ate 3, and then I had half the French fries. And the whole meal itself is 4.85 ounces. But like I'll have the rest of it either tomorrow or as a snack, or my husband will finish it, or the remaining 3 become a treat for the dog. Either way, it was $1, so I got to stretch my money as far as I can, so I do that. I don't think I wouldn't want to waste. So, and then for dinner, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Like, my husband will get home and maybe I'll make something and maybe I won't, but that's where we are currently with things. Like, if we go out, like we've been out places, and I'm fine with, if he's like, well, I'm gonna go to KFC, and like he's skinny, he can go to KFC and have whatever he like. What do you want? I'm like, I'm just gonna have a bite of something you got. And that's what I really mean too, like a bite, because I'm not really hungry, not yet. They said in maybe 6 to 9 months I'll begin to get hungry again, but at this point now in the surgery, I'm not. So I have to remind myself that I should have food, and I'll be able to tell when I should have food because I'll start to feel a little logy, a little slow. Then I'll not want to eat something, but I'll get a little sleepy and maybe even irritable, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I should probably have something. And so I have to, that's a constant thing that I have to do to remind myself. Like I said, this is the stuff that's working for me. I just like to have that out there because when I looked at a lot of other people, what they said was working for them were great ideas, and some of them I have used. I recommend, like, going at the wider community of bariatric surgery. It's people that have had the surgery, and check it out. And then there were some people that were just in a terrible condition. It didn't go well for them, and some of them it was because, they didn't work the surgery like they were supposed to. I listened to a woman that was angry because she gained all the weight back, and then at the same time said, well, I don't understand how they would tell you to do all this stuff, and then you can just eat chips. Well, that's great, but you shouldn't have been eating chips in the first place. So my experience has been, if I do what I'm supposed to, then it works. And when I don't do that, or I try to cut corners or try to cheat or whatever, then it's not worked out for some. So I try to adhere to what my doctor says. So stay in contact with your physician. Let them know what you're doing. Let them know what's successful, and they'll be able to tailor it better to you than you can, or that anybody else on the internet is going to be able to do. With you and your physician, since you're already seeing them, let them know, and they'll be able to really say, well, how do you think this is working? Do you want to try this? Do you want to try that? How you can be successful, and always be honest, because if you're seeking a surgical intervention for food issues, it wasn't because it was an accident you got fat. It took a long time and a lot of effort and a lot of fun work that was to put in, going to lots of fun parties and eating lots of snacks and enjoying the joy of cakes and pies, and if that's your thing. Not mine. I like pasta and other things, so pastas and breads, so whatever it was that got you there, it got you there. And you lied to yourself probably for a very long time about either what you were eating or how you were eating it. And now is the time to just be clean and tell your doctor exactly what's going on, because then they can help you and you can get the help that you need. Till then, if anybody has any other suggestions or something that I should check out, just let me know. And moving forward, I guess I'll do something in another couple weeks because we're going on a trip. So I'll be traveling for the first time with bariatric surgery. So I'll be able to show you what we'll tell you what traveling is like. I'll take some photos and maybe some other videos out while we're out visiting my family, and you'll get to see what I look like totally instead of just in front of the chair at the office of my home. Until then, everyone stay well and keep doing what you need to do.